Okay.
Vehicles out front though.
It has come to our attention that you responded to a shootout. What was it, about the last hour? Each one of you. Is that right?
Correct.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, all around.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I did, but I pulled off as soon as I got there.
Look at Lane. I love his character.
Okay. Over the last 2 weeks, there's been multiple announcements, and they all have to do with the same thing. Can one of you tell me what it is?
Being
numbers.
Numbers, sir. Being over the numbers.
That's correct. So there were 8 units on this shootout, and they called and asked for 2. Do you know how many responded to that call for 2?
Sir, I believe they called for 3.
We went back and forth
Yes,
between 2
yes,
and
sir.
3.
There was a lot of chatter and a lot of people speaking over each other during the initial call that Meadows put out. She initially asked for 3 badges to go to TAC 9. She was told to 10-3 as well because there was a shootout. But I switched over to TAC 9 once I had 3 units, and I had a total of 3 units.
The
Including
point of the
myself
entire
as well.
argument is already moot because how many of you are in this fucking room right now?
4, sir.
4. 6 officers responded to the call for 2. Did any of you look before you went?
Yes.
Did you look again when you got there?
I did, sir. Yeah.
What I did is I looked.
No, sorry. I pulled off almost immediately. It was I went to speak to Barry, who was down, and he confirmed that I would be over numbers if I joined, so I pulled off immediately.
Yeah,
So hold on. So
Right,
you
right.
walked up to somebody that was shot on the scene, and they told you that you would be
Uh,
over numbers.
I didn't realize
while
he was
you're
shot.
standing on the scene, but you couldn't tell you over numbers, but he could. How does that make any sense?
So may I speak for a moment?
Sure.
All right. My take on it. They asked for multiple units here. Went on TAC 9. Asked if they still needed. Pulled up. Once I got there, asked where they needed the additionals. And I went to that location. As the shootout happened and as it continued, I didn't think to check again personally. Once it had concluded and we realized we're over numbers, I did want to stay on scene because I knew that we fucked up and take the punishment for it. However, my only reflection back on it is that we could have had a 3-on-1 count. But on the same note, though, we got to watch out for ourselves. So I think we should have checked during the shootout. But as far as something like this goes with the situation that happened after we are disciplined accordingly, I also want to know what we could do differently aside from checking in the midst of the shootout if there's a better option.
This is the problem: is you are not in the midst of the shootout when you're on the way to the shootout. The ones in the midst of the shootout are the ones that have to. They don't want to have to throw up 311s to make sure they got enough officers. It is your responsibility as you are on the way there, not in a life or death situation, to just look and count and make sure. See if there's other units going there. Have just a smidge of personal accountability of your own actions, because this right here, this shit will get you a one-way ticket the fuck out of the police force and probably the state, because you're not just violating SOPs. You're violating something that is sacred that we cannot tolerate any longer. Because this has been happening for the last 2 to 3 weeks. Every single shootout. 13 cops here, 14 cops here, 12 cops here, 11 on this one. Every single shootout. And it's reached a boiling point to where I have to come in here on my off day to address it. And unfortunately for you four, you are the straw that has broke the camel's back. I have another question. There was a 911 call where they called to debrief everybody that showed up to the shooting. None of you came here. You did go to the shooting, though. Whether that's for 15 seconds or 15 minutes, you did respond to that shooting. Why did you not show up here?
From my perspective, sir, I didn't think I was a part of the shooting because, like I said, I pulled off almost immediately. That's why I didn't come. That's on me. I should have come.
So me personally, I did not see the 911 call due to the fact that 10-100, I was involved in another scene and processing a 95 as well.
I also did not see the 911 call.
Was that sorry?
Wasn't to you, though. Wasn't to you, Jason.
Okay. Gentlemen, do you understand how infuriating this has to be?
Understood, sir. 100%. Yes.
This is extremely, extremely infuriating. Each one of you will be getting an SOP violation strike. None of you have more than 1 or 2, so this will not be your third one. You will not be getting a tribunal. However, all 4 of you will be clocking the fuck out right now, and you will not be allowed back on shift until tomorrow at 7 p.m. You understand?
Yes, sir.
If
Yes, sir.
you do this again, you will be fired. I promise. I don't care what the sheriff says. I don't care what the chief says. I will fire you. Out of principle. Take this lick. I will not hold it against you personally in the future unless you do the same fucking thing again. But this is you. This is on you. Have accountability for it and make sure others do not do the same fucking thing.
Understood,
You
sir.
understand?
Yes,
Understood.
yes, sir.
I will see
Yes,
y'all
sir.
tomorrow at shift change at 7 p.m.
Yes, sir.
Commissioner, do you have anything?
I don't even know where you're at. I'm just trying to get everybody out of the fucking building.
I just told him to clock out.
No, I don't have anything. I'll update you guys' thing. I'll get you your shots. You get the final come straight out of your bank account.
It's
Yes, sir.
$250.
Did you tell them? Did you tell them when they're good to clock back in?
Yeah, tomorrow 7 p.m. shift change.
You can do 2 p.m. shift change. That way, it's not more than 24 hours.
There you go. 2 p.m. How about that? Midday. shift
Appreciate that, sir. Yes, yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
change. Mhm. All right, go.
Yeah, 100%. Could have been worse. I like the roleplay, but I mean, I should have read it. That was such like Sukdeep's
Sorry,
fault.
Cadet. I won't be able to do it too.
I get it, man. It was just a shit show. Like I said, I'm 76ing, right? And I got a 10-4 when I said it. And so, but then I'm like, Sukdeep's like, okay, is it worth the argument? Or just let it just take the leg, just take it to the chin, right? So I was like, you know what? Let me take it to the chin. You know what I'm saying? Who wants to go fishing? Yeah. It was just, but I mean, Lane's not wrong. It has been a problem. Like the past few weeks, just going over numbers and shit. So, unfortunately, you know, Sukdeep got you know, shit happens, chat, right? Shit happens, chat. I'm not worried about it. Yeah, you gotta roll. Exactly. You got the magic word. You gotta roll with it because it's role play. Role play. Role play. Oh, let me call Rami. Hold on. Hey, Conan, so you know any place that is hiding by any chance?
Dude, you're fine, bro. Relax.
No, I'm just.
What happened? You guys got striked, no?
Yeah, I guess I SOB striked and
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I know. You know, if fucking mistakes
live- you
happen,
live-
I
oh,
fucked
yeah,
up. I live
exactly.
and learn, and I fucking keep it
Yeah,
moving.
exactly.
You know what
Exactly.
I mean? No, okay. All right, I'm gonna go have to go have some butter chicken. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay.
All right, bro. Peace.
All right. I want a Lenny Hawk moment, or are we? Yeah. You take it to the shin, bro. It is what it is, man. It's role play, right? So, you know what I'm saying? I like it because it added a little bit of spice. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, let me just break it down again. So, in case you guys missed it, I responded to the 76 when Meadow came on the thing. Let me go into my office, guys. Hold on. Let me go into my office. All right. I'm in a fucking call center. Okay. So I said, okay. So I jumped up tag 9. I said, hey, 8-11-7 and 76. I got a 10-4. Went down there, tried to do, and then I heard Barry talking about, oh, I'm gonna talk to Sukdeep later, but I went to them. They said, yeah, we're over numbers, and I said, cool, let me clock up, right? But right, Lane is right to say he's like, read it. He's like, you know, I guess he's saying check the GPS, this and that, right? So, you know, right? And also to normally now it's got to the point where people are putting up 3-1-1s just to react because it's getting that bad, right? So what I'm gonna learn, what my character is gonna learn from this now, Sukdeep is like, okay, anytime there's a big thing happening, scene, let me look at it, let me see the numbers. I'm gonna double check, be like, are you guys sufficient on numbers, right? Even on that's not gonna be good enough because I'm literally gonna have to. I'm gonna sit there. I'm gonna fucking count one by one by one by one by one if we're over numbers. You know what I'm saying? But today, chat was fun. And Sukdeep, you know, had to take the L. Sukdeep had to take the L.